Welcome back to another episode of Rapid Results with Andrew Weiss. I have the incredible, the amazing Paul Glover here today. And for those who don't know who Paul is, he is the No B.S. workplace legacy coach, a recovering trial lawyer, an ex-felon, an unabashed Starbucks addict, the author of WorkQuake, Making a Seismic Shift to a Knowledge Economy, a Chicago Bears fanatic, a speaker on legacy leadership, and a member of the Forbes Coaching Council. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Paul. Paul, tell us, what is the biggest, most badass personal and professional accomplishments you're most proud of?
Well, first, Andrew, thank you for the introduction. Obviously, it's a mouthful. To answer your question, well, the first thing that I look at is the opportunity to succeed and overcome was surviving through 5.5 years of incarceration. And that was my biggest accomplishment. The second biggest accomplishment, which is tied into this one, is the ability to overcome that setback and build a national coaching practice over the last 25 years. So I went from very successful trial lawyer in the federal court system in the city of Chicago to a convicted felon to a executive coach.
That's quite the journey. So I love kind of doing like the superhero journey. You know, obviously you when you watch a superhero movie, like before they fall into the vat of acid and they get all these superpowers, like how the heck did they get to that vat of acid in the first place? So let's talk about how the heck did you become a convicted felon, or what happened there? Love to hear more about that.
Well, first, I'm a true believer because I think that everybody has a hero's story, a hero's journey. Because we all face adversity, setbacks. Some of them are self-inflicted. Mine were. I was very successful as a trial lawyer, but I did labor and employment law, and I associated with bad people. And I have significant blind spots, and I would have not agreed that I did, by the way. I thought I was the smartest guy in the room. And I wanted, but one of my blind spots, and continues to be, by the way, you don't get rid of your blind spots just because you recognize them. What you do is you control them so you're not triggered by them. The triggering is the bad behavior that the blind spot requires for you to do so that you can fulfill that void. And one of my voids was I needed to belong. And because of the people that I represented and I hung around with, they were bad guys. And I mean, really bad guys. And the price of admission to that club was you had to be a bad guy. And that means that you had to commit crimes. You had to be bad. And I did. That's how much I craved junkie. Trial lawyers are adrenaline junkies. And this was a crew, this was a group that constantly had things that were exciting, even though they were illegal, and they satisfied that adrenaline need that I had, as well as acceptance, belonging. And so that created the issues that caused me to